Welcome to another episode of Money Down Podcast. I'm your host, Gator the GOAT. Listen, Thursday, week 1, we just seen a movie. Colorado Buffaloes on Hilltop up there in Boulder. Yes, Folsom Stadium, playing North Dakota State University. SHEDEUR went crazy. Travis Hunter went crazy. Showed you why he was the #1 player in the country when he came out of high school. All of it is starting to click. Everything is starting to click. It doesn't even look fair anymore when they're out there on the field. Doesn't even look fair anymore. Hey, SHEDEUR Sanders went off for 445 yards passing with 4 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns went to Travis Hunter. One of them was a miraculous catch. He had 132 receiving yards. Jimmy Horn Jr., another touchdown, over 100 yards receiving. 445 passing yards? Have yourself a day, young man. SHEDEUR, you have yourself a day, young man. We can't just keep sitting up here waiting on Prime to fail. We can't keep doing it. He is lighting it up. He got these guys out here going off. The defense struggled, but I expect them to get better as the season go on. They will play against better competition week after week. They have Nebraska next week. I feel like they will play better week after week. That offense will keep them in the game all season long. SHEDEUR, this is it for him. He's going to come out there every single game, and he's going to try to put up 300 and 400 yards passing on everybody. Travis Hunter, this is it for him. This is year 3. He is finna put on a show every single game. This right here, this was light work. People going to have to dial in on them. And I don't believe nobody can cover Jimmy Horn up there in that Big 12. You too worried about Travis Hunter. Now you got Jimmy Horn out there. Can't nobody guard him. He just running past people, just blowing past them. Yeah, I know it was North Dakota State. But you tell me how many teams up there in the Big 12 that's finna go out there and just guard these guys. Prime knew that too. You're not finna just go out there and guard Jimmy Horn Jr. or Travis Hunter with SHEDEUR throwing on the ball with that brand new offensive coordinator that's willing to just light it up. And they're going to do it all season long. We are finna see a real Heisman campaign show up there at Hilltop. Sellout crowds every single game. Endorsements. We're gonna put names on. We're gonna put names on the back of the jerseys. We're gonna add that. We're finna get this money. We're finna get this money up here in Colorado. Everything that we sell, we over 500 plus in sales. We selling out everything. We getting money up here. That's why I'm going to keep getting these recruits. You keep wanting me to fail, and I keep on getting better. Come on, baby. We talking about prime time right now. On the other hand, we got North Dakota State. They put up a great fight. They covered the spread. The spread was 9. They only lost by 5. They covered the spread. We had Cam Miller. Cam Miller went off for 358 total yards of offense. He had 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown. Have yourself a game, young man. You have yourself a game, young man. He came up short. That defense will have to get better. That defense will have to get better out there for Colorado as they go on. They have to play the teams like Utah, Oklahoma States. They're going to have to get better on defense. But one thing that we can guarantee with Colorado is no matter what, they are going to light it up on offense. Take the over. You're going to put your money down on anything this year. Colorado, take the over. When they start really getting in a rhythm, take the over. SHEDEUR said himself, man, I'm trying to score on every drive. You feel me? I'm trying to score on every drive. This is what we're going to do. I love it. Plus 3,000 to win the Big 12. Put your money down. May not win it, but boy, what if they do? because they're going to scratch and they're going to fight every single week. 445 yards passing. Lighten it up. Nothing's fluke. Yeah, when we seen it last year, this is not like year one transfer portal quarterback. No, he's been with his dad this whole entire time all the way up. So this is not like going into that year two of the transfer portal for him. It's not the exact same thing. This man was lighting it up last year. This man put on the show last year without an offensive line. That offensive line was holding up pretty good today. So what are we going to say when they keep doing it over and over again? When we get week in and week out, no one's being able to guard Travis Hunter. That offensive line is holding up. Letting SHEDEUR hit his wide receivers. Jimmy Horn is just running past people. Warren Sapp has started really getting pressure and controlling that defensive line, and they're starting to win up front. What do we have? We might have a little something going on. I want you to comment, like, and subscribe. But I also want you to comment on what you think that Colorado's record would be after seeing that first game. I want you to look at that schedule and tell me what you think their record will be. I got them 8-4, 9-3. If they can go 9-3, I feel like they can make it to the Big 12 championship and have a chance on getting and solidifying a spot in the 12-team playoffs. But I want you to comment down below and tell me what you think that their record would be. This is Money Down Podcast. This is the recap of the Colorado North Dakota State game. But I also want to give a big shout out from last week, because we're going into the next week. They got a big game tomorrow. Tallahassee, Florida. Lincoln Trojans is playing Madison. Last week we had a guy, Cabrin Paul. Cabrin Paul, you got player of the week. Cabrin Paul has player of the week. 3 catches, 101 yards with 2 touchdowns. Sound familiar? 3 catches, 101 yards and 3 touchdowns. Have yourself a game, young man. Cabrin Paul out of Tallahassee, Florida, playing for the Lincoln Trojans. Have yourself a game, young man. 3 receptions, 101 yards with 2 touchdowns. Game of the week. Lincoln Trojans playing Madison. Money Down Podcast. We love you guys, man. Perez the Professor, Dre the Gambler, Gator the Goat. Subscribe, comment, and like. We'll see you on the next episode. Florida versus Miami preview. Yeah.